to have your door?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to On Par with Parish. I'm your host, Parish Hodges, and tonight I am joined by a very special guest from the film Body Swap, Jimmy Kustes. Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
Good.
Good. Tell me about your film Body Swap.
Yes, I acted and wrote and produced a film called Body Swap. You can check the trailer out at bodyswapmovie.com. I play like the romantic comedy where a slob and a queer woman switch places, or not switch places, meet each other. Well, one they swap bodies. They do switch.
And you said that you started it, you wrote it, and you produced it. Does it ever get to be overbearing wearing so many hats?
Um, it doesn't really on during shooting it was kind of hectic, and then you do like want the job to end at some point, and then it's like you just keep doing things, and we're like still releasing the movie, so it's like it goes on for a while, the job. um but I get excited every new thing that happens with it, whether it's getting into film festivals or have a Google and Microsoft and iTunes release, Amazon, where you can buy or rent it.
Now, is there one that you prefer to do most, or do you just really equally enjoy doing all three?
Acting's pretty fun. I enjoy all of them. Writing is hard, but I enjoy that part a lot because you can um sort of towards the end of like when you're trying to get everything together, it gets to be hard to like write pages. But at the beginning of the writing process, it's real fun to create a story. And then when you're casting and doing like Zooms with people and seeing the what's working on the script is fun. And then yeah, making it's all has some exciting parts to it.
What inspired you to write this film?
I thought you couldn't do like a super original movie anymore because there's like a million. So I thought if I smashed two together, it'll work. Two genres that's been done. There and they just did a horror and a body swap combined. So it's kind of interesting that that happened at the same time this was coming out. Um, so it's one of those issues where they have two movies similar in the same year,
Hmm.
uh, like Volcano and Dante Speak. Yeah, and I think that the Freakies probably helped us because it's like been shown. It's at when you go to buy it on iTunes and stuff, you just see it right there. We kind of piggyback on their um, marketing.
And the body swap genre, it has been done a few times. So, how does yours differ from the ones that have already been done?
I say the combo of doing it with a romantic comedy hasn't been done really. They've had done gender swapping ones, but I think this is like really a unique way of doing it. It's more independent film style, so it's kind of like an independent take on a Hollywood style movie.
And I know that this film has been in a lot of festivals and it's won a lot of awards. So that has to be amazing, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what advice do you have for other other indie filmmakers on getting their film in festivals?
You can ask for waivers, which is a thing. The film festivals usually they only do it if you have like a producer or director or actor that's had a film there already. But that'll save you some fees on submitting. Submit early because it costs less, and you can they they sort of see it. It sort of gets lodged in their minds to like program it when they see it early. So I do that.
And the character that you play Casey, right?
Yes.
You play Casey. So, are there any similarities between Casey and your real life self?
I guess he plays video games and stuff, and I've been unemployed a few times, so that's true. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't. I think there's a departure. I think that character is a little bit dumber than I am, but yeah, all my characters have a little bit of brains to them, but not much.
Now, this was filmed before the pandemic. Have you been working on something else during the pandemic, and has it been difficult?
I started work on something. Let's see. I finished up a screenplay right before it started, and then that screenplay has a lot of similarities to what's going on. And then I started work on a movie called She's a Princess, and I was planning on shooting it during this time because it I do my movies with low crew and low budget. Um, and it would have probably it was in September when there was a lull, and I probably would have been able to do it, but locations was a problem where I didn't have enough money to rent locations on Airbnb, and the locations I was going to get for free are like, well, we don't want people in our property or whatever because of COVID or whatever. So the problem was not getting people to do a project. They're like over this thing, but they were over it by September of being locked down and stuff. They're like, yeah, it's no
Yeah.
big. So, um, yeah. So I'm starting work on one, and then hopefully, yeah, that's why I recommend the audience go to bodyslapmovie.com and buy it, or uh, anywhere you see it, because if it don't make money off this one, I can't really make more, and you gotta at least pay people something to work on these projects. So
Now, She's a Princess. Have you started filming it, or is it
uh,
completed?
oh, I was going to film it in September, but got delayed. So I'll
Oh,
film
yeah.
it at some point. Some point, I'll film
So
it.
what is that one going to be about? Like, I kind of have an idea, but I'm pretty sure it's wrong.
Um, so I'm like a uh person that's like really into his. Can you hear me? My internet cut out a little bit. So he's like into Instagram and fashion and all this stuff, and so is his girlfriend. His girlfriend got him into it, and so um, she even says a line from an Ariana Grande song where it's like Gucci, running from your issues in your Gucci tennis shoes or something. Boy, I invented you, or that's in an Ariana Grande song. And so she's very much based off Ariana Grande and all these divas, where she becomes an actual princess, and like uh so they're broken up, and he's like trying to be more popular than the princess, and like uh uh try to like get on Instagram, and like everyone takes her side because she's the princess, and she steals all his friends, and it's basically just the breakup story where that happens.
Oh, wow. I can definitely tell it's a comedy. It's gonna have a lot of laughs in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So besides She's a Princess, do you have anything else coming up, like any more festivals?
No, festivals are done. I was lucky to play the biggest ones this year. In 2020, it got bigger and bigger, and so it had the 53rd World Fest Houston, which the jury actually got together and watched the films and give out the awards, and even mailed me an award for best comedy. But and the actresses got nominated, so that was cool. So that was our biggest one, and we got another. Our One of our biggest was the 29th Woods Hole, and they did that online, and it had uh all the films that got into Sundance, and or got into South by Southwest and San Francisco, that the first time they played was at Woods Hall. So we got to play alongside those movies, and that was awesome. Some world premieres. Um, so our two biggest were this year, the 29th Woods Hole and 53rd World Fest Houston. But we stopped it after the film festivals are kind of like um, on hiatus.
So what is ice beer milk?
Oh, that's my production company. It's kind of if you go into a gas station, it has like ice, beer, milk, lottery, um, uh, whatever else they have, chips.
Mm,
So I thought I'll name my production company something you might see in the real world that
yeah,
you might not have noticed before.
yeah, definitely. That's what you see at the gas station. You see that, or it says beer cave inside or something like that.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's a very catchy name.
Thanks.
So the movie Body Swap, you finished filming it in 2019, correct?
Yes.
Was it the end of 2019?
We filmed like in 2019, and then we started playing film festivals in the fall of 2019.
Okay, because I was wondering. I guess like I guess why was it what's taking so long to kind of like get it out there, for like other people to see it?
Yeah, just COVID and things. I had it on Vimeo, the bodyswapmovie.com. I had that in the fall 2020, but uh, yeah, now it's getting the bigger release.
Mhm.
Um, it's just a matter of timing with the COVID. You got to like meet all these. Everything gets delayed a little bit more and a little bit more. So like to get it to iTunes, Amazon, and Google Play all at the same time takes some effort.
See, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're
yeah,
you're
yeah.
teaching me something new right now.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And you're from Louisville, Kentucky.
Yes, yes.
Um, are the festivals you compete in, are they all local?
No, there were two though that were kind of local. One was like 4 hours away in northern Indiana, and one was in Louisville. But
Wow.
mostly they've been like Atlanta, Los Angeles,
Oh
Houston.
my God.
Yeah, that's good. It was good news. Yeah, we it's like Atlanta's second biggest film festival, which is Peachtree Village. We
Hmm.
won Best Feature there, so that was good.
That's actually really, really amazing that you've been showing it all over. Or maybe Nashville next. I live in the Nashville area, so
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
yeah. So for people who want to keep up with you and know about your next movie release, where can they find you?
Just go to bodyswapmovie.com. My IMDb page has some info. Body Swap has some info on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. Yeah.
And it can be seen on iTunes, Amazon, Vimeo. Am I missing anything?
Oh, there's Microsoft and Xbox like that, and then yeah.
Oh,
So Google Play. I think it gets on YouTube. Like you can buy movies on YouTube, so
mhm.
maybe there, and then it might be playing on demand on satellite cable. I'm not sure on that one, but it might be playing there.
That's actually very cool. That's
Hmm.
really cool. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, I had fun. Thanks, Parish.